the football version of Guess That NFL Quarterback based on the silhouette of him throwing the football. Let's see if we can get this QB. That QB is running. That guy is a big guy. That is a big QB running around, trying to throw the ball. I think I'm going to start with the simple Josh Allen. Big shoulder pads, running around, throwing the ball on the run like that. I think I'm going to start with Josh. See if we can go from there. All right. AFC East, first round, debuted in the 2010s, and is this guy has retired. So debuted in the 2010s, but has retired. AFC East first round picks. Okay, we can work with this. So AFC East first round picks. So we got Patriots. It's not going to be a Patriot. They didn't take anyone in the first round during the Brady era. Jets. We're maybe looking at a Sanchez, right? No, Sanchez was drafted in the 2000s. So we're looking at Jets. Zach Wilson. No, Zach Wilson was 2020, I think. So no, it couldn't be Zach Wilson either. Dolphins. Tannehill. Was Tannehill a first round pick? I don't know. That is interesting though. Debuted in the 2010s, but has retired already. This guy had a shorter career. Right? Tannehill does sound solid. I think Tannehill was a first-round pick. So let's go Ryan Tannehill. There we go. That was easy. ASAL. Former Dolphins starting quarterback, and then went to Tennessee. Ryan Tannehill. Throwing that dot on the run. I remember that team too. That was Ryan Tannehill, Jay Ajayi, Devontae Parker in that receiver room. Jarvis Landry in that receiver room for a little bit. Fun teams. Those were fun Dolphins teams, man. But how about it? Ryan Tannehill. Shout out to the Josh Allen first one. The Josh Allen hints definitely got us there in 2. But that really helped Ryan Tannehill. You know what? We've also missed a couple of days, so let's do a couple of days worth of this. Let's go to yesterday's. Well, that guy takes long strides. That guy takes some long strides backwards, huh? Who is taking that many steps to just launch the ball? Looks a little Matt Ryan-esque. I don't know why I got that, where I got that from, but I'm thinking a little Matt Ryan here. First round in the NFC, old player. Okay, so we're talking old. So NFC West, North, or East, older player. Debuted in the 1900s. And retired, obviously, before the 2020s. Maybe I'm thinking a little like Donovan McNabb. Favre. You seen Favre in it? I would go with Favre. I like the Favre pick. Okay, so we do have NFC North. We do have NFC North. This guy is older than Brett Favre, though. Way older than Brett Favre. So we're talking first-round pick, NFC North, way older than Brett Favre. So we're talking Viking, Lion, or Bear. Yikes. Yikes. Am I going to be able to get there? Bart Starr. Done. Okay, so this guy was, unfortunately, Bart Starr was drafted in the 17th round of the draft, as opposed to Brett Favre, or whoever this player was drafted in the first. Fran Tarkenton, I love the pick. Let's try out some Fran Tarkenton. So it's not Vikings and it's not Packers. So Lions or Bears quarterbacks in the 1960s. We did get that this guy was drafted in the 60s. Yikes. Chat, I don't know if we're going to get there. Bears or Lions quarterbacks drafted in the 60s, probably played throughout the 70s. Was Jim McMahon drafted that early? You don't got to tell him. I'll try. He was a first-round pick. Unfortunately, it was 82, but that eliminates the Bears. So now we officially have Lions. We officially have Detroit Lions, first-round pick in the 60s, likely played through the 70s. Who was the Detroit Lions quarterback in the 70s? Are we going to have any guesses, chat? Because I can't lie, I'm going to struggle here. Barry Sanders quarterback. Barry Sanders quarterback. Yikes. What do you say? What'd you say to you? Rodney, I'll try. Rodney Peach. We got a in-person guest. Oh, it is not. That's too early. That's too late. We're talking earlier than Rodney P. That's a great name, though. Thank you. Appreciate that. Great name from the store here. God, I don't know if I'm gonna get there. 60s and 70s Detroit Lions quarterback. I think that's what we're gonna have to call it. Y'all ready? Greg Landry was the name we were looking for. Greg Landry. Yeah, I was not getting Greg Landry. I hate to say it. I don't know if I was getting Greg Landry. Let's go to more recent. 180. That's got to be. Oh my God, that's who you meant when you said that, Collector? My bad. I wish I. Great one. Collector 219 actually got that in chat. Congrats. Yep. Legend, dude. Congrats, Collector. I think this is I mean, is this not just Jaden Daniels? Wow, it's not. Okay. So debuted in the 2020s. AFC quarterback. Who's got that flick? It's like Jordan Love's got that flick. Jaden Daniels has that little flick. First round pick, drafted in 2023, 2022, 2021. Is that T-Law? Is this a little Trevor Lawrence action? No. But it is AFC South. So AFC South first round picks drafted in 2022 or 2023. CJ Stroud. There we go. Oh, I don't need to see this one. Against my Steelers in the playoffs, throwing that pass to Christian Kirk. CJ Stroud's got that little flick. It's just mostly inaccurate. That's why I don't think of him. We'll do one more. Let's go to 179. Play action. Into a quick little pass that's kind of slow, though. I don't know why I'm getting Justin Fields vibe. You're getting Rodgers from this? Really? I was thinking this is a mobile guy. That footwork being so quick feels... I'll go Rodgers. Let's go Rodgers. Why not? That's very helpful. AFC first-round quarterback that is not retired in the same conference as Cal. So we're talking AFC East, South, West. This guy is still playing right now, though. This guy is still playing and was a first-round pick. So if we go through, we're thinking of maybe... Let's go with a more recent guy to try and get the time frame down. I'm going to go with... you know what? I'm just going to go Pat Mahomes. Okay. Not AFC West. This guy was drafted more recent than 2017. So this guy is a 2020s drafted quarterback that's still playing in the same conference as Cal. It's not going to help me, but AFC East or AFC South. First round picks in the 2020s. Could be CJ, but we just did CJ. This one could be Trevor. I don't think that's Trevor Lawrence's throwing motion, though. AFC East. I'm seeing a little... it's not Josh. It's not Tua. I know you guys... I said it originally. I just got to try Fields. He was drafted in when? Okay. So it is AFC East. Drafted in the 2020s, so more recent. More recent than Justin Fields' draft. So yeah, it could be Zach Wilson. Let's try and think remaining AFC East teams. You got Patriots. Is this Drake May? That is just Drake May, isn't it? I think this is just Drake May. Yeah, that's just Drake May. There you go. Huh. Drake May, slant pass against the Houston Texans right there. That's Keyshawn Boutte. Cal is in the ACC now, which is, by the way, the craziest thing ever, ASAL. That Cal is in the ACC. I don't know. Yeah, so that's the craziest thing. I remember when I found that out maybe like in this past calendar year. I don't know when they switched, but I remember that happened, and I was like, oh my God, that's insane. But there you go. There's going to be 4 of our guests. You know what? Let's just make it 5. Let's make it 5. Let's get to the lucky number 5. Here we go. Skinny quarterback on the run, rolling out. Continues to run. Oh, so we don't have a throwing motion here. Just a running quarterback. Interesting. This is the first time we've gotten one of these. Just a run. This guy looks pretty tall. Card Crash, I was honestly thinking very similarly. That is probably Josh. Oh. It's not Josh at all. So this guy is an NFC quarterback that is from a while ago. This guy is retired. Did not debut in the 2010s. So we're talking old school runner in the NFC. Something's making me just want to say like Randall Cunningham. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you why, but I know he was a Viking, and I know he's retired. So just to get a time frame, all right, way more recent than 1985 to 2000. Not drafted in the first couple rounds, so we got that. He's not a first or second round guy, but an NFC guy. Still have no idea the time frame, but it's between the 80s and the 2010s. Running quarterbacks really didn't happen until, early 2000s. NFC. Looked like he was going to try and throw the ball in his right hand. He kept it in his right hand that whole time. Like a Garcia or a Kitna. I kind of like that. I like going with the Jeff Garcia. I like the Jeff Garcia one. Cool. NFC West. NFC West. So now we can confirm this guy debuted in the 2000s. We can confirm he debuted from 2000 to 2010. And he likely retired in the 2010s. So this guy had a solid career NFC West. Is this Kaepernick? No. Maybe? No, it's not Niners. So Seahawks. It's not going to be Russell Wilson. I don't think this is going to be Matt Hasselbeck, right? Don't think it's going to be Hasselbeck, so let's move on from them. Cardinals would have had Kurt Warner for the late 2000s into kind of Carson Palmer territory. And then we're also thinking about the Rams. The Rams in the 2000s. Warner? I don't hate going Warner. Warner played for both of these teams. Jeez, I can't type. Not the Rams. Not the Rams. So we're talking Seahawks. Who was the quarterback with Sean Alexander? Hasselbeck? I think I'm going to have to try Hasselbeck. Not Seahawks either. So now we got it down to a Cardinal. A Russian quarterback for the Cardinals during the 2000s. Palmer? Yeah, I feel like we got it. But wasn't Palmer a first-round pick? Yeah, Palmer, first round pick. Arizona Cardinals quarterbacks in the 2000s to the 2010s. This guy was drafted in either 2002 or 2001 and retired after 2017. So this guy had a pretty long career. Primarily known for the Cardinals. A third to a fifth round pick. Plummer? I don't think it'd be Jake Plummer. Yeah, it's not Jake Plummer. It was a great guess, though. Huh. What name could this be? Arizona Cardinals quarterback, drafted in 2001 or 2002 and retired in 2018 or 2019. Who had a long career, primarily known for his time in Arizona? I'm stumped, man. I'm stumped. I don't know if I know Arizona Cardinals quarterbacks like that. I don't know if I'll get it. Third or fourth or fifth round pick, and this guy had like a 17-year career. Anyone in chat got anything before I give up? I think I'm going to have to call it, though. Guess that quarterback is going to be Josh McCown. Oh, I forgot. Josh McCown was the quarterback. Josh McCown drafted. I got to look up Josh McCown. Let's see. Let's look at Josh McCown's Football Reference just to get us there. I know, right? That was a gross one. Josh McCown rushing highlights. I never would have thought that we'd open up that game to watch Josh McCown rushing highlights. But yeah, Josh McCown drafted by Arizona. Technically had his best season, with Arizona. 14 games played through 2,500 yards, 11 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. He never had a winning season as a starter. Started his career there, obviously went to Detroit, Oakland, Carolina, Chicago, Tampa Bay, Cleveland, Jets, and then ended in Philly. 2002. What draft pick was he too? 266 overall pick. That's crazy. Oh no, sorry, 81st. Oh my gosh, third round pick, 81st overall in the draft. Josh McCown was the quarterback we were looking for. That was a tough one. But shout out to Josh McCown. Just got promoted, I believe. That's what I'm saying, Car Crasher. Heck of a career to stick around as a backup for all those years, and then also coach now. You know what I mean? Current kind of coach. So shout out to Josh McCown there. That was pretty fun. Played from 23 to 40 after being a third round pick. Is pretty damn good. But that's going to do it for our guest stat quarterback based on the NFL silhouette for today. Very, very fun. Shout out to everyone in chat that stuck through with us for those games.